It would be recalled that His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Adama Barrow, acting upon the powers vested in him under Section 71(1) and 71(3) of the Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia, appoint Bakari Y. Baji as Minister of Youth and Sports.
I, Bakari Y. Baji, having been appointed as Minister of Youth and Sports of the Republic of the Gambia, do swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of the Gambia according to law, so help me God. I, Bakari Y. Baji, do swear that I will execute the functions of the Office of Minister of Youth and Sports of the Republic of the Gambia without fear or favor, affection or ill will, according to the Constitution and other laws of the Gambia. So help me God. I, Bakari Y. Baji, having been appointed as Minister of Youth and Sports of the Republic of the Gambia, do swear that I will not directly or indirectly reveal such matters as may be committed to my secrecy. So help me God. I stand before you deeply touched and inspired by the generous words of congratulations and encouragement that I have received since my appointment was announced on the 30th of September 2020. With enormous gratitude for the confidence placed in me by Your Excellency, and with the unwavering resolve to honor that trust, I humbly accept the appointment of Minister of Youth and Sports of our beloved country, the Gambia. I wish to immensely express my deepest respect and sincere appreciation and look forward to working closely and cooperatively with my cabinet colleagues and all other stakeholders in the executions of my functions. It is my considered view that today's realities requires the young people of this country to be identified by their skills, their intellect, their interests, and their healthy lifestyle, so as to actively participate in the public administration and the implementation of our national youth and sport policy with a view to attain the goals and objectives of the National Development Plan.
Gambia, Mr. Adama Barrow, acting on the powers vested in him under Section 138(4) of the Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia, 1997, appoint Justice Aoba, Justice of the Supreme Court, Justice Idrissa Fafambai, Justice of the Supreme Court, Justice Omar Momodu Musa Njai, President of the Court of Appeal. His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Mr. Adama Barrow, acting on the powers vested in him under Section 143(3) of the Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia, 1997, appoint Aissatou Diallo C. as Judicial Secretary. Mr. Adama Barrow, acting upon the powers vested in him under Section 164(1) of the Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia, 1997, appoint Mr. Bakari K. Sanya as the Ombudsman of the Gambia.
Today, we are here for another swearing-in ceremony. This time, it is for the positions of Supreme Court judges, President of the Court of Appeal, Judicial Secretary, the Ombudsman, and Minister of Youth and Sports. The event is part of the continuous search for Gambian citizens to join us in building our national institutions. The judiciary and the executive may be described as two parts of the same coin. They cannot be separated from each other, yet they operate independently to serve the interests of the nation. Therefore, my government continues to intensify the ongoing search for Gambian citizens who can contribute toward the strengthening of our governance structures and the realization of our national goals. The appointment of these Gambians as Supreme Court judges, President of the Court of Appeal, Judicial Secretary, Ombudsman, the Minister respectively, clearly shows that as Gambian citizens, we have a lot of work to do together in order to achieve our national objectives and targets through our various institutions. Credible institutions are not mere structures with furniture and equipment. Through systems that operate to serve the public, they are made functional by good character, intelligence, and expertise of the people who staff them. Thus, I encourage new appointees to commit themselves to improving on their individual performances and the output of their offices. Ladies and gentlemen, I must observe that today's ceremony is one that involves the appointments of different senior officials to very important positions. By taking the prescribed oaths of office, these personalities have publicly indicated their readiness to safeguard the trust entrusted to them and to devote themselves to national service in the best interests of the Gambia. My government will never lose sight of its pledge to undertake relevant institutional and legal reforms in accordance with global standards and best practice. The continuous review of our reform programs makes it necessary to set new goals for our institutions, review our laws and procedures, and continually improve output by creating and maintaining at all times a positive attitude toward work and nation building. Good governance cannot exist in the absence of the three arms of government, namely the executive, legislature, and judiciary. If one of them is absent or does not function well, it causes imbalance for the remaining two, while the executive and the legislature are influenced by politics. We should not lose sight of the national interests in whatever we do. We must not allow politics to overshadow our national interests or undermine our institutions. With this in mind, let us work together, for it is the surest way of building appropriate systems that work for all. Individuals may come and go, but the institutions stay. I am optimistic that we will continue to work in harmony for the realization of the ideals of our national constitution and the successful implementation of government policies and strategies as spelled out in the National Development Plan. As you take up your new appointments, ladies and gentlemen, remember that you are part of national structures that complement one another, and your decisions and actions in the course of executing your duties will have a bearing on the lives of Gambians. I urge you to be genuine, truthful, and reliable wherever you may be. On behalf of all Gambians, I congratulate you on your appointments and thank you for accepting to serve the nation in your various positions. We wish you success. We are one Gambia, one people, one nation. Together, we shall triumph. I thank you for your attention.